This video is all about this projector from Apeman. It's the LC350, nice little light one. I'm going to show you its specs and features, and then I'm going to show you what the video is like. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place, so stick around. The Multimedia Connections on the side here is either micro SD card, USB stick, HDMI, VGA or AV. The SD card and the USB will read MP4s, AVIs, WMVs and RMVB videos. The music will read MPS, WMA, OGG, AAC, FLAC, APE and WAV music. Pictures will read JPEG, BMP and PNG, and lastly the text files is .text. HDMI can connect to laptops, DVD players, Blu-rays and Chromecasts, etc. I'm using an extra long HDMI cable to connect to my Blu-ray player. There is a HDMI cable included in the box. You can use the VGA port to connect to your PC, which is handy if you're already using the HDMI socket. The AV socket can be used with the included cable, and you can use the audio connections for headphones and speakers. So you press the menu button on the remote, which takes you to this menu here, and you can change from picture modes. You've got lots of different picture modes on there. I'll just scroll through them now. And then you can go to the user one and change it yourself. You can change the color temperature. Obviously medium, vivid, user. I just leave mine on my own version, which I quite like that one. Aspect ratio, you've got this different aspect ratios. I put it on auto, I reckon. That's probably the best option. And then you can flip it from up, down, left or right, depending on which direction that you want it on. And then you've got the sound mode, which you could have different sound modes there. Keep it on that one, which is quite standard. And you can change balance. That's self-explanatory. Auto volume, keep that on. That's probably the best option, I think. And surround sound, you've got a few different versions of surround sound. I think that's probably the best one because I've got the 5.1 surround sound plugged into it. Sleep timer, and you've got the language and factory defaults, and update there if you want to. So in case you want to mount your projector, there is a thread piece on the bottom there, so you can do so. There is a manual adjustment on the bottom here, so you can tilt the front up if you need to. Rubber feet on the bottom. Got the dual speakers on the back there. And on the top, I wanted to show you this here. So if you mounted it, you've got all the buttons that you need to here. And also on the top, you've got the keystone adjustment, so you can tilt the screen up and down there, and the focus is on the front there. So after turning on the projector, you're greeted with this menu system. It's quite a simple system. You use a remote control to go left and right across the movie, music, photos or text. I got mine plugged into my Blu-ray player, so I press the source button on the remote control, which takes you to this screen, and then you can choose which shortcut you're using to watch your media on. So it's HDMI, so you press HDMI, obviously. And then we go to a little loading screen, and it comes up with the Blu-ray that's in there. Let's have a little demonstration of the video. Just turn it up a bit so we can hear it. So this is plugged into the Blu-ray player. It's got 5.1 surround, which, to be honest, is what you need with a cinema screen. It does sound great. So I'll leave the trailer on so you can see the So I'll leave the trailers on so you can see what the video is like.
It is carried in the wind, of our legends. And when we are put to the test, it is the one thing we must always be.
This place makes the Bermuda Triangle look like a kiddie pool. We're here, right where you paid me to bring you. Question is, why? I'm looking for a car. Expect me time!
When a mission is this dangerous,
There he is!
the world's greatest spy
Ooh, that was a close one.
will call on the help of a winning team.
Wish me luck. You go get him, buddy. Lightning McQueen, welcome to the World's Grand Prix. Let me introduce myself. Finn McMissile, British Intelligence. Co-mate, average intelligence.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
I need your help. What? Elbow, arigato.
International test. Not again.
This isn't Radiator Springs. Leaking oil. I gotta go. Sorry, ladies. Later. I'm sticking by you the way you always stick by me. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's funny right there.
Disney and Pixar's Cars 2 on Blu-ray and DVD.
So in summary, the projector is pretty good. I like it a lot. It's got some speakers on the back, which I didn't show you on the video because they're not that great. I mean, they're dual speakers and they do sound all right, but obviously it sounds so much better when you've got the surround sound on it. So I'm not going to use them, but you might want to if you're using them outside. Perhaps you might want to use those, but you'll probably want to mount the projector further in front of you so you can hear the speakers come back at you. The remote control was really easy to use, very self-explanatory, and a nice little light controller. And I would say that the fan is just a little bit too loud, but you get over it, and after a while you forget it's there, and you zone out and you're watching the film anyway, and you just forget about it. So going on from there, I will recommend it. It's a good projector. And the only thing I'd say actually is that perhaps it'll have a feature where you don't have to keep moving it forwards and backwards to make the screen bigger or smaller. It needs to have something on there like other projectors do, where you can make the screen smaller. Okay, just quickly before I go, if you haven't done so already, please like the video, it really helps me move forward. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Okay, so that's it from me. I've been Lee's Tech Room. See you later, bye.